the following presentation of the National Football League. Please welcome your 2026 Minnesota Vikings.
On the visiting sideline, you see head coach Matt LaFleur. His guys come in off a statement win last week in blowout fashion. On the other sideline, it is the Vikings head coach Kevin O'Connell. His guys come in off what he described as a strong week of practice, looking to put one in the win column in front of these home fans.
Chris Boswell set to kick off.
Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen with you. The All-Pro Chris Boswell with the honors. Off we go on Sunday Night Football.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. A run, and this is Ashton Genty. And that play gets nothing. So no gain on the game's first snap.
Brings up second and
From
9.
the 25, here's 2nd and 9. Looking to throw, McCarthy. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. 3rd and 9.
He was covered by Xavier McKinney.
From the shotgun, it's a throw for McCarthy. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. So on 4th down, out comes Ryan Wright to punt for Minnesota, as he'll hit this from just outside of his own goal line. This returnable from inside his own 40. And it's a good return here, able to take it across the 50, set up the offense with a short field. The Green Bay offense set to go to work for the first time. They're led out by the MVP of Super Bowl 59 at quarterback, Jalen Hurts.
Well, I don't think that stat line last week had him up for any sort of awards. If I had to guess, he'd much rather have a modest game and a win as opposed to throwing for a bunch of touchdowns in a loss. Biggest thing that he did, Mike, he took care of the ball. So as long as he continues to do that, they're going to have a chance to keep on winning.
First down. A gain of 13 yards.
First carry for Saquon Barkley. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. He'll get this complete. That's A.J. Brown. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. They'll empty out the backfield, line up for 3rd and 3. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. He'll let this go towards the end zone.
Well, we're getting a little test here early, Mike, to see just how easy is this team to wrap. Didn't look like they were able to get through that opening script that they had worked on all week. So I'm going to be curious on this next drive. Do they stick to the plan? Do they pick up where they left off? Or is there a little bit of a reaction, or dare I say panic, to come out and make some adjustments in response to that early interception?
So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38.
Vikings first down.
They'll go again with Genty. And this time they are ready for him. Thrown for a loss. And it's 2nd down.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12.
Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down.
3rd down and 12 yards to go.
The pressure gets there, and down he goes. Here's Ryan Wright now. And John down to punt for the second time in this opening quarter. This fielded inside the 35. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. On play action, here's Hurts. On the move left. Now he'll run it. And Hurts wisely going to slide after he's picked up the first down.
Yards on the play. And the Packers first down.
Off play action, he'll set up to throw. That's caught. Derrick Henry. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. From the 46, here's 2nd and 8.
At the 46-yard line.
Off the play fake, Hurts. He'll locate his tight end, George Kittle. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. 3rd and 2. Here we go. They'll try to run here with Barkley. They'll mark him down there at the 33, but that is good enough. A run gives them a first down. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
First and 10 at the 33.
They'll stay on the ground with Barkley. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down. From the 24 now, here is 2nd down and a yard. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. He's got it at the 7. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. Ball sitting on the 3. It is first down and goal. Saquon. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. They'll look to pick up the pace. Barkley is in. Touchdown, Packers.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
Chris Boswell on for the point after. He's got it. And the Packers will take a 7-0 lead.
Packers 7, Vikings nothing. Boswell set to kick off.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. This one taken at the 7. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. There's Kevin O'Connell, NFL Coach of the Year in 2024. His Vikings head back out there. And so far, not much has gone right. They've had it twice, punted twice. Looking to sustain something here on drive number 3. They'll start on the ground with Genty. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. From the gun, here's McCarthy. Rolling to the left. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. Vikings football as we begin this second quarter. They'll come up to 3rd and 3 as we are ready to get back underway. They'll try and throw it with McCarthy. He's going to pick up the first down and more. And he will go all the way. T.J. Hawkinson, touchdown Minnesota. His 4th TD grab of the season. Reichard good with the extra point. The Vikings will level things out at 7 apiece. Ball time, 7 apiece. And the kick's away. This taken at the 5. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The Packers offense and running back Saquon Barkley heading back on the field. And he's been a workhorse in the backfield this season, right there amongst the league leaders in rushing late in the campaign. Moving outside the pocket. Now he takes off. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. On play action, Hurts. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down. Here's Hurts. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
When you can bring cornerbacks on pressure, man, that changes everything for the defensive play caller. Offenses spend all week worrying about linebackers, defensive linemen. How are they going to protect the quarterback? But when you can time up a secondary pressure like this, man, oftentimes there's no answer for it.
3rd and long for Hurts. He's got his man. It's complete to Thomas. And a dive forward here. Tack on even more yardage to the end of this one.
That's good for the Packers.
Here's Barkley. And nothing developed there. He'll get back to the 5, and that's all.
Brought down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
One more time, they try Barkley. And this time, he will work his way into the end zone. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Packers. His 2nd touchdown of this first half. What a standout performance early on in this one. That his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game.
And some backs, Mike, they just have a sense of finding the end zone and being able to finish off these runs. That's exactly what this guy has been able to do today, and we're just getting started.
Boswell now for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Packers will move out to a 14-7 lead.
Vikings 7. Boswell set to kick off.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Out comes the Minnesota offensive unit as they get set to take over. They trail now 14-7 as they'll come up for 1st and 10. Off the play fake, it's McCarthy. That's caught left side by Hawkinson. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
2nd and 6.
They send Ridley in motion. Look at play action here with, the blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes. So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Throwing now, it's McCarthy. And that is incomplete.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down? It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. There's Matt LaFleur, head man in Green Bay, as his Packers head back onto the field. They've been one of the better teams running the football all year, evidenced by the ease with which they ran it on that prior drive. On 1st down, it's Hurts. A short one there, caught by Kittle. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up 2nd and 2. At the 47.
To throw on second down is Hurts. That's caught. Saquon Barkley. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard mark. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Here's Hurts. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. He was looking for A.J. Brown that time. And it'll bring up 2nd down. Hurts will try it again. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. That is Bradley Chubb. Tough to stop. He comes up with the sack.
3rd and long.
Hey, easy, 63, back. Go silver, ready? Delta.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts.
It's a loss of 2 yards. Brings up 4th down.
2 minutes remain here in this first half. We'll have more from Minneapolis after this. It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down. Now Hurts going up top for Evans. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away. They'll fake the give, and now it's McCarthy. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
A gain of 10 yards. And the Vikings 1st down.
On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. Flushed to his left.
Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his 1st and 2nd read, but what they fail to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
And he will slide to a halt, but he does have the 1st down. So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their 1st, and they'll stop it just over a minute remaining in this first half.
The 28-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. That one complete to Moore. That's a second charge timeout for Minnesota. Clock stops with a little under a minute to go in this 2nd quarter.
At the Packers' 25-yard line.
McCarthy to the air on 2nd down. Over the middle, that's the tight end Hawkinson. And they'll have 1st and goal. He is down inside the 10-yard line. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down.
Leads to 2nd and goal.
McCarthy gonna look to throw again. To the end zone. It's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and say there's ever a good time to throw a red zone interception, but in this case, it's the first half. You have the rest of the game to get yourself back down here in the red zone and make up for that miscue, because next time they get down here, they got to be a lot more careful when they decide to air it out.
A 1st down throw for Hurts. He gets that to Brown. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33. Packers go ahead and use the 1st of their timeouts. And it'll come with 15 seconds to play in this first half.
A gain of 13 yards. And a Packer 1st down.
Hurts looking to throw on 1st down. Right back to Brown. He's got it again. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line. Now a timeout signal for him, and they'll get it with 10 seconds until the break.
A gain of 12.
Every defense in the league, Mike, they stress the importance of defending the middle of the field. And in this case, that's just too much room to operate. They have to find a way to close and cloudy up those windows, make the quarterback throw the ball to the sidelines. When you allow him to operate in there, especially with that much space, you're going to make for a long day.
Here comes Chris Boswell to try a field goal. They'll put this one down at midfield. Here comes a 60-yard attempt. His kick is good! From 60 yards out, he's got the legs to knock it through.
And you talk about having confidence in your kicker, Mike. I mean, to send him out there to kick from midfield, and what does he do? He repays you with that confidence with a 60-yard field goal. I mean, that was something else.
Just 1 second remaining in this first half, and they will kick it away. A return now from the 4. And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Here we go, the final weekend of the regular season, Week 18. Sort it out Sunday. Let's get to sorting. Our look at the NFL starts now. It begins in the mile-high city of Denver. The Broncos at home to take on the Chargers in the AFC West. And it's the 6-time Pro Bowler, Keenan Allen. He was a tough man to pin down all game long. This, one of his 2 touchdown catches. Next up, it's Santa Clara, California. Let's look in on the Niners as they play host to the Seattle Seahawks. And it's Kareem Hunt. The team got into the red zone. He gets into the end zone. A 10-yard touchdown run. The 49ers finish at 5-12. Big changes forthcoming, but they do get the win here in Week 18. One more to bring you now. Let's go to Vegas, shall we? The Raiders hosting the Kansas City Chiefs. And this is Christian McCaffrey. One of his 2 touchdown catches in the game coming right here. The Chiefs are in as the division champs. They finish off the regular season in style. With that, a look at how things stand, the playoff picture in the AFC as the season draws to a close. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been back and forth to this point. No reason to expect anything different in the second half. As we send you back out to our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. He's to midfield. Still on the move. And he's going to take this all the way back. 91 yards. Touchdown, Green Bay. What a start to the second half. They come right out of the locker room and take it all the way to the end zone for 6.
Mike, we got to find out what that halftime speech was by that coach, because apparently it worked. I mean, talk about a dream start here. You find yourself at halftime, you're regrouping, we want to come out in the third quarter and establish some rhythm and momentum. And boy, do they do that here with their kickoff unit, returning it for 6.
On for the extra point is Boswell. He gets it to go, and the Packers up their lead. It's now 24-7.
Vikings 7. Chris Boswell set to kick off.
Boswell now, following the touchdown, back out to kick this one off. This will be returned from the 6. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. There's Kevin O'Connell, NFL Coach of the Year in 2024. His Vikings head back out there. McCarthy now to throw on 1st and 10. Picked up by the All-Pro Marlon Humphrey. And And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
All right, Mike, you know me. I tend to be an offensive guy, so if we're taking a big shot to start this half, I'm thinking touchdown. But rather, we go interception to begin the second half. Now, still an exciting play. I think we're going to see both sides willing to continue to take these risks, take these chances throughout the rest of this second half.
The Packers offense and running back Saquon Barkley heading back on the field. You can see he enters the final week as the NFL's leader in rushing touchdowns.
Hey, let's go. Trim it. Kyle up, Yanni.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
319.
They'll run straight ahead with Barkley. A gain there of 16 yards. First down, Packers.
It's a gain of 16 yards. And the Packers first
Off the play fade, Rodgers. Look at that. Slinged it across his body and connected.
complete to
He's
Saquon
close to a
Barkley.
first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
2nd and 1.
From the 22 now, here's 2nd and 1. And that'll be a gain of 2 and a first down. They're trying to work quickly here and put the pressure on the defense. Once again, it's Barkley. And the strength on display, rambling through tacklers for a gain of 8 yards.
11-yard line. It's a
Here's
gain of
2nd
8.
and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
319. Back north. 319.
The master of play action, Rodgers. That is caught by the tight end, George Kittle. Touchdown, Green Bay. And he continues to be a focal point of this offense. Now 10 touchdown catches for him on the year. Boswell now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Packers will extend this third quarter lead.
Vikings 7. First Boswell set to kick off.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. From the 6, here comes a return. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. There's Kevin O'Connell, NFL Coach of the Year in 2024. His Vikings head back out there. They are in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. Here's 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard. Brings up
They'll put
2nd
Addison
and
in
9.
motion.
At the 25-yard line.
On play action, here's McCarthy. He takes off.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
Send a man in motion right. 3rd and 2, and here's McCarthy. He's got his tight end, Hawkinson. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
And the Vikings first down.
Off the bootleg, it's McCarthy. To the left side, into the hands of Moore. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. On 2nd down, here's McCarthy. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. 3rd, they need 8.
And 8 yards to go.
Throwing again is McCarthy. He'll get this into the hands of Ridley, complete. And he will score. Alvin Ridley. Touchdown, Vikings. his 6th touchdown now for the season. They find the end zone through the air. Greg, that is one of the most popular plays because it works so often.
You're right, Mike. We see it all the time. It's a 4 vertical concept. But the key is you've got to stretch the defense and put pressure on the secondary. That's exactly what they were able to do here. They take advantage, and they go deep for 6. I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on 2-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. There's Matt LaFleur, head man in Green Bay as his Packers head back onto the field. And he'll bring this across the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 4. From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd down and 5. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain. Backfield empty. 5 receivers in the formation for 3rd down and 5. From the shotgun, it's Aaron. Got his man. It's complete to Thomas. The offense in hurry-up mode, pushing the pace.
And the Packers, first down. It's a gain of 17 yards.
A first down throw from Rodgers. Short one there, caught by Kittle. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's now
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 6. On the handoff, this is Barkley. And he will work this down inside the 40. That's going to be good enough to move the chains. First down.
That's good for the Packers. First down.
Now Barkley. And he does some good work on the ground here. Going to take it inside the 30 with a run of 8 yards.
And he just continues to chew off more and more yardage with every single carry. And you can see here with the numbers, Mike, for as strong as he was in the first half, it almost looks like he's gotten even stronger now here in the second.
The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So, again, certain quarterbacks are better than others. The ability to process and eliminate targets quickly to move on to the next, that's a skill that really just comes from experience.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Rodgers on 1st down. That's going to be incomplete. Hubbard, very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Incomplete. Makes it 2nd and 10.
They'll run it here with Saquon. He'll be brought down. It was a nice pickup, but a penalty flag on the play. Early indications of a hold. Laramie Tunsil, the big tackle, flag there.
Still 2nd down.
From the gun, Rodgers will get about 6 before he's taken down. So, 3 quarters now in the books. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. This a must-stop for this defense. Facing 3rd and long. Play action now with Rodgers. And that is incomplete. George Kittle was the intended target that time. And it's going to be 4th down. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Packers will extend their lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Vikings offense ready to take over once again. Things not looking good. But see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with first down. Looking to throw. McCarthy. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it. And that pass falls incomplete.
It's now second and 10.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, here's McCarthy. That's complete to Moore on the right side. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. They'll try to sneak it here, and he's going to be taken down here. Looks like a pretty good spot, though. Yes, he's got it. That's a first down.
And the Vikings first down.
On first down, here's McCarthy. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Micah Parsons. He gets into drop it. It's a loss of 8.
At the 29-yard line.
McCarthy to the air on second down. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
Third down and 18.
Gonna look deep, looking for more. And this ball incomplete on third down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away. First down for Aaron. Catch made right side by Thomas. Looking for the pylon, but the official right there is going to mark him out of bounds at the 1-yard line.
28 yards. And the Packers.
They'll run with Barkley. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
Brought down just shy of the goal line.
They'll try to run this one in. And he's got another one. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Packers. His big night continues. His 3rd touchdown of the game. And that touchdown probably, Greg, ends any small hopes of a comeback on the other side.
Yeah, and I think those chances, Mike, were small to begin with, but with that last score, I think this one is pretty much over.
On for the extra point is Boswell. He knocks it through. And the Packers will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter.
Vikings 15. Chris Boswell set to kick off.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. Here comes a return from the 3. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Vikings offense ready to take over possession of the football. They'll start out first down and 10. On the ground, it's Genty to start the drive. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
A gain of 15 yards. And the Vikings first down.
Throwing here on 1st and 10 is McCarthy. And he'll get about 8 on that one, most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
On the ground, it's Genty. Ooh, some hitting going on now. He was rocked right at the line of scrimmage.
Hamilton. A gain of a yard brings up.
It's the quarterback with the sneak. And he is going to have a Vikings first down. At least it appears that way. Didn't get it by much, but yes, they do get the conversion on 3rd and 1. That's into the hands of Moore. And he's out of bounds, down inside the 35.
17 yards.
They'll come up here, first and 10.
First down. First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
They'll run it straight ahead now with Genty. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. Ball on the 30 now. Here's second and 8.
Brings up second and 8 at the 30-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy. He gets this one to Moore. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20.
That's another Vikings.
On first and 10, it's McCarthy. The blitz gets there, and he lost the football. But this is taken in by a teammate. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. This to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete. Third and long.
Kyle Hamilton was there defensively.
Setting up to throw is McCarthy. On the run to the right. This is caught. He's got a long way to go. 2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Going to leave the offense out there for fourth and long. On fourth down, here's McCarthy. Now a deep ball toward the end zone.
You find yourself down big. It's the fourth quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
A throw on the move is caught. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. On second down, Barkley. And it doesn't appear that he got to that first down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up third down.
A gain of 2 brings up third and less than a yard.
They'll try and run for this with Henry. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. From the 34 now, it's first and 10.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Off the play fake, Rodgers. Firing right side, brought in by Brown. Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. Get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to go in this one.
50. Hey, you block over here. 319, 26.
Rodgers to throw. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
Incomplete.
Third down, they need 5.
Third down.
Hey, 6
And 5 yards to go.
Inside. Check 30. Team right.
Rodgers now. Catch is made. That is Williams. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Packers, first down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Hey, 88.
Again, it's Rodgers. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down. The master of play action, Rodgers. He'll get that out to Barkley. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts, but this one is about done. Converted twice on third down already on this drive. Now can they do it for a third time? And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
Rodgers to throw for it on fourth down. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on fourth. Gonna give the ball over on down.
Is a turnover on down.
McCarthy now to throw on 1st and 10. Pushed out to his left. He'll step up and run.
The best quarterbacks don't see the rush, they feel the rush, and that's exactly what this guy was able to do here. He's able to escape the initial pressure and immediately realizes, I got some space out in front of me. Picks up a solid gain here on 1st down.
He'll run the draw with Genty. And he's going to have a 1st down. Good run down inside the 45-yard line.
Gain of 6. And the Vikings, 1st down.
So, it's a win here for the visiting Packers. They finished the season on a high note, so now they'll have the week off as the #1 seed. Get back to it in 2 weeks for the divisional round of the playoffs. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say good night from Minneapolis.